Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
One across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case,
I'm nigga be cleaning a burrito.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action. Love to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down.
They go counter with Breida. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On 1st and 10, Love. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's good.
Oh, my God.
Bounds it incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Robert Tonyan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Jets 7, Ravens nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. C.J. Mosley, the former Raven, in there on the tackle.
Is on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete.
Niggas love this play.
Before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
And here we go.
Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again, Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Dobbins. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Breida.
Second and 6.
They find some open field here. In a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 64 yards. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Matt Breida, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Bring some guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Montez Sweat. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, and his pass incomplete. Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a 1st down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the 1st down.
Jamison Crowder on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They run with Breida. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Carrier.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on
My God.
They'll say it's incomplete. A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Love from the gun. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Play action this time with Love. He'll air this one out for Mims. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out of the shotgun, Breida. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this week. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is good. It was running kind of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And no return on this one as the fair catch a single for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Ravens. 1st and 10 at the
From the gun, Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Jackson on first down. And it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Again, Jackson. He may try and run for this. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will make it into the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal.
8-yard line.
Flushed out right, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And option handoff here to Dobbins. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. That's to his running back. Complete.
Oh my God.
To the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece.
Hello?
Ties the game at 17.
Hello? What's up, boy? We said.
Huh?
What's up?
I said I'm just getting off.
We started all
Oh.
as the kicks away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position. Up
Just got off myself.
Let's do that.
Fucking tired.
Position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
You don't be doing no work to be tired.
Coming up to make the tackle. The
It's not
run
E5.
good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Okay, wait.
Bitch, you put on E5 to hide.
And some room
But I
there.
don't have if I work.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Matt Breida.
So we're supposed to watch the see in May.
Out of the game and 5th on the
In May?
And the Jets are
Yeah, like May 18th, something like that. For a week.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Jets 24, Ravens 17.
When you had planned on for us to go do something?
The field now as they will send this one
That
away.
weekend, the 20th, because your birthday was the 11th. So the weekend, your birthday weekend I had to work. So the weekend after.
The Ravens take
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was May 21st through the 23rd. But if we want to see the 18th, then we'll do it that weekend before. I just take that Friday.
No, the weekend after you come back.
After I come back?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Baltimore offense at the line.
This
Set
is
to
not
get
New Orleans.
going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down,
We'll
got
do
a
that.
touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown.
Because they doing now, we can like put in leave. As long as you're like vaccinated, they like approved it for you to go out of the area, but I got to put in leave.
Touchdown, but the defense gave one up. And
That's,
problem right now. Can they get better?
we might be doing a little group trip to Tampa.
Might be doing what?
I said we might be doing a group trip to Tampa.
Kind of group trip.
It's like my friends and shit. One of the dude's birthdays is actually around my birthday, so he in Arizona right now. So he wanted to do like a group trip to Tampa,
Okay.
Throwing again.
but we'll see.
Looking left side, and he's got him
I don't know if I'm going to go because I really ain't trying to spend no money.
Get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Oh, fuck that up.
We'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
Dobbins. That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Now Jackson on 1st down. 4 back to his left. Throw left complete. It's Andrews.
I don't know, probably a salad.
Down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 34. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Stepping up and scooped up by the Jets. And his guys will take over.
What you gonna eat?
25-yard line.
I don't know.
We know he's
I gotta take these shots, man. How about you?
Charles, but
I might get some out of there, but I don't know.
football that time.
I want some sushi or some
Especially when you have his type of talent,
Sounds
because
like
you
it.
feel like you're into the open field.
Want me to come cook for you, girl?
People who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now.
Bitch, no, cook it yourself. Lazy. I said cook it yourself. Lazy.
Jets
You
offense
used to
coming up
cook,
now to
but
start
you
the
whip
next
it
drive.
up.
They'll be hoping to work a little.
Yeah, vet the mood then.
Slim 4th
I can
quarter
tell.
lead, but whatever
They
happens
got
in
one
this
that
drive,
keeps
certainly a
cool out
huge
there, yeah.
recovery by their defense at this
Oh, yeah.
juncture. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing.
Mullins will be nice.
But just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time.
Yeah, we can do that.
That incompletion.
I'm gonna try to put in for the 4-day.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida.
But that drive won't be nice. I tell you that, baby.
Hell no.
Bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss. And
I know Vic don't want to go.
And it looks like we've got a dime set
Hey,
here
that
defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Love, they go play action now. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but
It's like they was on FaceTime yesterday talking about it.
so it'll be incomplete.
You said what?
Certainly one they'd like to have
I
back.
said it's crazy. They was on FaceTime yesterday talking about New Orleans. Your mom and my mama.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
Tell her I'm on the way. Don't have a dress?
I'm gonna call you back in a bit, babe.
Oh, fuck, I left my pants. Okay.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Also a bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard.
Here's Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. To throw is Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. A short throw caught by Andrews. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw again is Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there.
That bitch did all that to waste my time.
Throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
This will be caught at about the 6. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
They got 2 minutes to lose.
2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he goes backwards.
You got the wrong one with that, bucko.
To the 7. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and
steps away to his left. And they're going to get to it. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Ashton Davis in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
It's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Yeah, dummy.
Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football back.
Is a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded at the 20. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day? And a big loss here.
Montez going crazy. No, I'm going to call a timeout for you, fuck nigga.
To their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And the clock clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One last shot for Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And now the ball is knocked out.
Oh, dang, man, that's crazy. They could have let me get up.
As this game is over. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. One final shot. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guys on the other side of the ball had some pride, too. They stopped the 2-point play, even though, as you noted, it did not matter. So both teams battled to the end.
So for the Jets, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the trap. Watch me fly, as soon as I snap, headed the